So, napanood nyo na ata yung aking Redmi Note 11 review, and by far one of the best under 10K. Kaya lang, hindi siya yung favorite ko sa Redmi Note 11 series. Ito ang aking favorite, si Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G. Actually, na-unbox ko na siya before. Na-amaze ako sa kanyang design. Box style, pang iPhone ang datingan. But the best of all is yung kanyang specs. By far, the most advanced, high-tech, best in specs na Redmi Note na phone. And yes, meron na siyang 5G. Last year, wala pong 5G yung Pro version. Ito po ay meron ng 5G. And that in itself is a big plus for me for buying this phone. In 2022, kailangan mo talaga ng 5G phone, guys. And this could be it. Apart from that, meron siyang 5,000 mAh battery. Mabilis pa yung charging, 67 watts fast charging. That is double the Redmi Note 11. Napakaganda pa ng design. 120Hz na pala kanyang refresh rate sa kanyang display. AMOLED pa yan. At 108MP ang kanyang main camera, which is ibang klase talaga pag si Xiaomi ang gumawa ng mga phones. And of course, ito nating full review ni Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G. Lahat malalaman nyo na tungkol sa kanya. Gaming, charging speed, picture quality. I'm so excited. Kaya without further ado, let the review begin. Okay, so first of all, design. Ano po yung itsura niya? Well, this is it. Almost looks like an iPhone. It has a box-style design. Glass po yung likod niya, very smooth. Hindi po fingerprint magnet. At kapag tinatamaan ng ilaw, nag-gradient lighting effect. Ang kanya design is medyo malayo doon sa mga Redmi Note 11 na little brothers niya. It has a flat back, flat sides, flat yung top, flat everything. The whole body feels very premium. Upscale na upscale yung kanyang materials. And when you touch it, akala mo isa siyang flagship phone. Actually, in terms of pricing, yung kanyang design ay hindi mo akalain pang mid-range. Paghawak mo para siyang flagship phone, which is incredible, no? Kapag nahawak mo ito in person, ako, mag-i-enjoy ka at mapapabilib ka sa ganda ng kanyang build quality. Of course, meron siyang 3 colors. Meron siyang graphite gray, ito po yun, polar white, and yung Atlantic blue. This phone weighs about 202 grams, no? Meron siyang IP53 splash-proof tested water resistance rating. Sa likod, meron siyang halimaw na camera, 108MP. Yung kanyang main camera, no, is parang ang kapal na kanyang umbok. Compared sa other two, ay, dalawa lang pala to. Akala ko quad camera, pero it's a 108MP triple camera setup. Meron siyang 108MP main camera, Samsung HM2 to. Meron siyang 8MP ultra wide angle lens, 2MP macro lens, and of course yung kanyang harapan, yung kanyang selfie camera is 16 megapixels. Which, kung mapansin nyo, napakaliit na kanyang punch hole. Etong sa likod na yan, no? Yung iba dyan, hindi po siya sensor. It's just the text na AI, at yung isa ay LED flash. Redmi 5G. And meron mga CE na text dito sa baba. Good news, meron pa rin siyang headphone jack sa side. Well, actually sa taas. Meron siyang speaker, not one but two. Meron siyang speaker sa taas. Meron pa siyang speaker sa ilalim. So dual speakers po siya. And of course, microphone, IR blaster. Sa left side, wala po. Sa right side po ay power button volume rocker. Sa ilalim, isang speaker, microphone, USB Type-C port, at yung kanyang SIM tray. Meron siyang isang dedicated SIM card slot. At meron pa siya isang hybrid card slot for expandability. Or isa pang SIM card slot. Ayun. And oh, by the way, yung kanyang SD card slot ay nagsusupport up to 1 terabyte. Ang laki naman masyado nun. On top yan sa 128 gigs of internal storage. Yes, 8128 po ito, mga kaibigan. Sa display, ito talaga guys. Ito yung specs 6.67-inch, 1080p Full HD+, 120Hz refresh rate, AMOLED Display. That display po yan guys. One of the smallest punch holes I have ever seen on a smartphone. Kung maalala ko, no, itong klaseng specs na to ay nahanap na sa isang flagship phone noong 2020. 120Hz refresh rate, AMOLED display. Ito po ay dream specs lamang sa isang mid-range phone dati. But today, it has become mainstream. Actually, pati yung 5G, mainstream na. Available na sa mga mid-range phones. Now, first things first, malapad at malaki yung kanyang display, 6.67-inch. This is great for two-handed texting. Masarap po mag-type dito at yung kanyang display ay meron parang vibration na napakasarap kapag nagtatype ka. Ito po yung haptic feedback niya. Legit na legit po, it feels like a flagship haptic feedback. This vibration lets you feel an actual button press inside of the software. Akala nyo talaga nagpe-press kayo ng actual button physically. Now again, since malapad yung display niya, masarap po mag-games dito. Mas marami siyang pwedeng ipakita than usual. Masarap din manood mga movies, YouTube, mag-Facebook. Everything looks great on this big display. At hindi lang yun, napaka-punchy pa, napaka-sharp na kanyang display. Since it is an AMOLED display, maganda po yung kanyang blacks, very deep, pure na pure yung whites, at yung colors very punchy. Kaya siguro yung kanyang wallpaper, talagang vibrant yung kanilang nilagay dito. Maganda rin yung kanyang viewing angles, kahit sobrang tilted or sobrang side view, okay pa rin siya, hindi siya ganun ka-dim. Yung kanyang brightness ay super bright. Meron siyang 700 nits typical brightness and up to 1,200 nits peak brightness. Maganda po sa sunlight, no? Kapag nasa labas kayo, kapag katirik yung araw, okay pa rin siya, readable pa rin siya. This is a really good brightness for outdoor usage. At apart from that, no, meron pa siyang up to 360Hz touch sampling rate. Pang gaming talaga, very responsive ang kanyang touch. Meron siyang wide color gamut, supports DCI P3. And yes, Corning Gorilla Glass 5 po yan. Matibay to. Scratch proof. Now, para sa akin, ang pinakakaiba sa kanyang display ay yung kanyang napakaliit na selfie camera. Ayan po guys, yung punch hole, sobrang liit if you compare it to other punch holes. This is super okay kapag nanonood ka ng content, no? Hindi siya masyadong ramdam, no? Although mas maganda sana kung nasa upper left corner siya. Pero kapag Xiaomi kasi guys, kapag gumagawa si Xiaomi, always yan, napapansin ko, nasa gitna lagi yung kanilang punch hole. Kaya nagtataka ako, kailan kaya mag-upgrade ng punch hole or under display technology si Xiaomi? Hopefully, pretty soon, makatayan ko na lang mga bagong smartphones. But yes, watching YouTube, ito po yung itsura niya. Stretched out, hindi masyado halata. Facebook, ito po yung itsura niya. Good news, kung ano yung nakikita ko sa iPhone ko, parang ganun pa yung experience niya dito. Siguro dahil sa shape, at syempre yung quality rin. Yes, parang nagagaya niya ang quality ng isang flagship, guys. The Redmi Note 11 Pro is on a league of its own. This looks and feels on a totally different level already. And if you ask me, no, kapag ka may extra pera ako, naku, magsisave up na lang siguro ako dito. Worth it na worth it masyado. Meron pa siyang 5G. Bibilis pa yung internet nyo. Bibilis pa yung streaming nyo. And pag sa social media, naku, pati TikTok, bibilis din. 5G kasi. Sa performance naman, meron siyang substantial increase over the Redmi Note 10 last year. From 290,000 points sa Antutu benchmark, guys, 388,000 points na siya ngayon, which for me is a big jump, especially for gaming. Pero yun, feeling ko hindi yung performance yung major improvement nito over the Redmi Note 10 Pro last year. Actually, ang pinaka-major improvement niya is yung 5G. And yes, naalala nyo ba yung aking review last year, noong October si Redmi Note 11 Pro, ay noong November pala, pero yung kasi MediaTek yun guys. Ito guys, Snapdragon 695 processor. So yes, a Snapdragon processor was brought to the Philippines, not the Dimensity 920. Which is good kasi yung Snapdragon processor ay napaka-optimized talaga compared sa isang Dimensity MediaTek processor. If we check sa Mobile Legends, ultra graphics siya agad, high refresh rate. Ito pa yung tsura niya, ang ganda, ang smooth, walang frame drops. This is a good phone. Sa una medyo nag-doubt ako kasi nga MediaTek eh. Oo, meron siyang 5G at mabilis daw siya. Pero kasi when it comes sa mga apps kasi kapag MediaTek, kulang-kulang yung mga settings nila. Put na lang Snapdragon ang nalagyan na dito kasi as you can see, ang smooth. Naka-ultra graphics na. At ito po ay right out of the box ha. Hindi mo na kailangan i-update, meron siya agad. And hopefully in the future, i-optimize pa nila ito further sa ultra frame rates kasi meron siya 120Hz refresh rate. At feeling ko kaya naman niya. Mukhang nire-reserve na nila sa mga flagship phones, yung mga ultra frame rates na yan, sa mga legit gaming phones. But hopefully in the near future, magkaroon na rin mga mid-range phones ng ultra frame rates. I have seen it before. 90fps, 120fps ay posible na sa Mobile Legends in a smartphone. Sa Call of Duty, yes, optimized, very high graphics. But of course, very high frame rates na siya kapag ka very high graphics. If you want the max frame rates, high graphics lang dapat. But yes, downloading the HD resources here, and as you can see, napakaganda po maglaro ng Call of Duty dito. Sinabayan pa ng magandang speakers, surround sound yung kanyang effect. It is loud enough, wala masyadong bass. But of course, you do get the stereo effect. And so far sa games, panalong-panalo talaga. Nako guys, very few smartphones ay nagkakaroon ng ganitong klaseng optimization. Especially ngayon, halos lahat MediaTek na yung nilalabas ng mga smartphones, konti na talaga may Snapdragon. Kaya kapag meron kayong Snapdragon na nakitang phone, patasin nyo na yan. And ito siya sa Genshin Impact. Syempre, malakas na yung impact niya dito. Yung kanyang performance sa Genshin Impact is now very much bearable. It is playable, mainly sa medium graphics, no? Huwag nyo nang i-high graphics na masyado, ha? But yes, no, bumigit kasi itong game na to over the years. And ngayon, 15GB na yung mismong game kapag ka dinownload mo siya. But yes, it's safe to say that this phone can definitely handle this game at medium graphics, 60 frames per second. Hindi umiinit, medyo warm lang syempre. But yes, if you're a Genshin Impact fan, no? And you can afford a legit gaming phone or a flagship phone worth 30,000, 50,000. Guys, sobrang confident ako sa gaming capabilities nitong phone na to. Okay, so bago tayo pumunta sa camera, no? Ito talaga, I think the biggest jump, not just the 5G and the performance, yung kanyang charging. 67 watts, nag-charge ako from 0 to 100%. Ito po yung naging results. And in 5 minutes, meron agad siyang 6%, 10 minutes, 15%, 15 minutes naman, 26% na. 30 minutes, 55% agad, so more than half. 1 hour, grabe, 93% na. 1 hour and 30 minutes, 95%. Yun lang, mabagal yung final percentages, no? It took about 1 hour and 48 minutes na maging 100%. Ayun na naman. Pero, napakabilis niya in 1 hour. Sana lang yung last few minutes ay binilisan na din. Pero para sa akin, okay na to. And when it comes to camera, no? Naku, Baka sabihin nyo kasi biased ako masyado. Well, I'm not. Ang reality, even though it's 108MP, hindi kasing halimaw ng performance ng kanyang design yung kanyang camera. The camera is just, okay, no? Huwag kayo masyado madala doon kanyang big number. Kasi, napansin ko, saktuhan lang, no? Colors are decent. Siguro kulang na sa accuracy para sa akin. Kapag sa studio ko, medyo bluish. And yung video, naku, 1080p, 30 frames per second. Wala lamang 60 FPS, no? At wala din siyang 4K. Pero meron siyang Pro Mode. Portrait, no? The usual. If you want the background blur, meron siyang control dito sa kanyang aperture. Meron din siyang dual video if you want that feature as well. Kung kailangan pa talaga yan. Meron siyang night mode for better low light shots. Although wala siyang dedicated tab for the night mode, kailangan mo pang pumunta sa more. Ito pa yung tsura ng mga selfie niya. Sakto lang din. Kapag sinabi kong sakto guys, kapag compare mo to sa mga other phones at this price range, meron pa rin mas maganda sa kanya. But yes, the camera overall is very decent. Okay yung dynamic range, okay yung picture quality, okay yung details, mostly okay. Also meron siyang ultra wide angle lens, so I would say the camera's standard mid-range performance. Ayun. At ayan po si Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G. By the way, meron naman siyang MIUI 13. So latest sa kanyang software. Updated, modern na po siya. Yung in-unbox ko last year is MIUI 12 pa rin. Ito ay MIUI 13 na. So yeah, faster, smoother, has better features. And before I tell you the price, no, ito pala yung Redmi Note 10 Pro last year. Meron siyang 8128 na 13,590 pesos. Okay, so does that mean the same yung price niya sa Redmi Note 10 Pro? Well, it's a little bit complicated than that. Eto si Redmi Note 11 Pro ay nasa high-end mid-range level na. Meaning in terms of features, parang nasa baluarte na siya ni Xiaomi Mi 11T, 11T Pro, mga ganun. But yes, here it is. The price, 15,999 pesos only. Actually, yung kanyang price is more than what it should be. Kasi yung specs niya ay sobrang ganda. Ito pa hinahanap sa mga 20,000 phones above. Mga ganun. Pero nakakagulat dito is naibaba ni Xiaomi yung price niya to 15,999 only, which is seriously ang hirap tapatan nun. And if you're coming from a Redmi Note 10 Pro and below, nako, ang laki ng lundag guys. It is a massive leap in tech and specs. Kaya si Redmi Note 11 Pro talaga ay worth it for that price. Pero yun, this is by far my favorite mid-range phone of 2022. So yeah, check it out sa nearest Xiaomi store near you. Baka lang gusto mo mahawakan, gusto mo i-try. Hopefully, naka-display siya sa nearest Xiaomi store near you. Actually, nagsisimula pala si Xiaomi this 2022. Meron pang Poco phones na lalabas this year. Kung na-blown away ka kay Redmi Note 11 series, naku, mas maboblown away ka kay Poco phone. Usually, nilalabas to ni Xiaomi at the start of the year. Kaya ang payo ko sa inyo sa first and second quarter of 2022, mag-save up kayo para mas marami kayong options sa mga sulit smartphones in 2022. And if you want to see those sulit smartphones sa akin channel, mag-subscribe ka lang, hit the like icon so that you don't miss any of my great content. I'm Lite and you're watching Unbox Diaries. Woohoo!